Hey guys, so for this month's tutorial we chose topic how I use Procreate. So I will start from the basic stuff like my canvas size. Here on the plus you can create any size you like, and I use usually this one. I will share on the screen the exact size, but let's go and open this canvas, and I will start with coloring this sketch and what I use for coloring. So when I open this, I will just create a new layer underneath the line art, and I'll just take the color I have here and take my sharp ink brush. It's my favorite for coloring, and I'll just color inside the lines. So now when I have all the lines, like, it's closed, so when I want to fill this, it won't bleed out. So I'm just gonna erase the areas that I went over the lines. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, when I have the base color, I like to select this layer with 2 fingers, so it will select everything on this layer, and then I'll just make a new one, pick the color I want, and then I don't have to worry, like going over the lines. I can just do that, and then just be careful inside here, because that won't help you just go over, but at least it helps you to stay here in lines, so it's faster, easier to color. And then flood again. And of course, if you didn't know, undo, redo is 2 fingers and 3 fingers. Or you can use these arrows, but I never use them. And now just make a new layer to color the other parts. Just go to this layer and erase. No, I'm not. Oh god, okay. Eraser. Some more parts that I went over. And that happens all the time. I need to buy a glove because I'm redoing or doing something, and then somehow my hand just makes it again, do it again. I erased that and then it just came back. It's so annoying. I'm scared to put my hand down. Okay, now let's just select this again. And on top here, make a new layer to put the hair color. You don't even have to go over these lines, just make sure to have everything here colored so it won't flood you all the whole drawing with the color for hair. Okay, now the shoes. Okay, I got all the base colors, And I will show you how I make shadows. So instead of, before I was creating a new layer, making clipping mask, and then I was choosing a darker color for the shadows and just doing coloring. But now, instead of that, I just choose the skin layer and then go into adjustments, use saturation, brightness, choose pencil, adjust this one to 50, and then just go darker and maybe a little saturated, darker, saturation, and then just add the shadows. I don't know why I like this way better, instead of choosing a color from the wheel on a separate layer. I don't know, it's just easier for me like that. Now I can smudge a little. Just need to change my brush. For smudging, I use this soft brush. You can also go to selection tool, freehand, select the areas you want dark. I use this one for details, like smaller areas I want to make darker. Just select them. Oh my god. Okay. No, don't undo! It's so annoying. Oh gosh. To hover my hand above. And now you can go to hue, saturation, brightness again. You can do just in here, like the layer, just make it darker. Everything will go darker. Or you can choose pencil, and then I usually also use the soft brush and just go over the areas. Oh, wait, because I have to change this one. Darker, and then just go over the areas you selected. And saturate it and make it darker. It's too much. I just don't like, and this part didn't select. Oh my god, it's so annoying. Okay, I don't like that when you select small areas, you don't really know where you selected. It's not that visible. Okay, let's just select this one again. That's nice. And now, because of the sharp edges, I like to smudge that too a little bit. I really like the hairdresser brush because it makes, you can see the outline here. It's like it's darker, and not, this part is lighter, and it just creates this line here. And I really like how that looks. Or here, like a darker line. Creates cool shapes too. Okay, that looks nice. And I do the same with the clothes. But I wanted to show some more ways I use Procreate. Now we can go to the liquify tool that I use all the time. So if I want to liquify something here, I'll just select all the layers I have here. Go to adjustments, liquify, and then choose push. And then you can adjust your size, momentum, pressure, distortion. I don't use that because I don't know, I don't want it to be distorted too much. So now let's just try make the hair adjusting here. There's nothing much to liquify here, but just tiny adjustments. Or also you can choose pinch, and if your hand or leg is too fat, you can just make it thinner. See? Oh, that's good. Or expand and it will make it bigger. So I usually use push, pinch, or expand, and then we'll look at the difference. Okay. Now let's create a shadow, like here. Make a layer underneath all these layers. You can choose a darker color. It can have some saturation. And now selection tool. And you can just go like that. You can make color fill, and then you have to click here, and then you have the color. Or you can just select that and take the soft brush and go here to make it like that. Then just with the smudge again, smudge it a little bit. And to create it, wait, I'll just resize this again. All my shadow layers, I go and to multiply. Well, it doesn't really matter here because it's on white background, but if you have like a colored background, it would make a difference. Oh, I have white here. Just have to see. Oh, I didn't put it. Oh, look, like here with this one. It was on normal, and you have color background, so it would just be like the color is too light, too bright. So when I go and turn it to multiply, see how it gets darker. That's how I make shadows. Now let's go to highlights. Well, we will start with the skin. Just select, make a new layer, and now turn your layer to add mode, and just pick the skin color and the brush you want to use for the highlights. And see how it's lighter. I usually change the opacity. Oh, see? That's, if it was normal, you just wouldn't see it because it's the same color. But when you turn it on add, it makes nice highlights. Let's just turn the opacity down a little bit. Okay, I think that's good. And now just smudge some more. If you would like to drag some layers on another canvas, you can just choose your layers take them out, go to gallery, you can create a new canvas or the one you already have. I'll just choose a new one. And then you open here, drag them, the layers, and you have the layers on your canvas. You can also do it other way and have also, okay, when you press one layer, it will close all the other layers, but when you hold it again, it will open all of them back up. So, okay, no. Also, when you select your layers and you pinch, it will... Okay, it pinched weirdly. Oh, but it will put all the layers on one layer. Just go back. Or you can select the layers. If you want to put them on another canvas. Turn the background color off and then go to Action, Add, and Copy Canvas, and it will copy the whole thing. Then go out, go to the new canvas, just turn this off, and then paste, and you got it. But just on one layer. But that's also helpful. Let's just go back here. When you go out of the canvas, you cannot undo, redo anything that you did previously, so it's like you have to start over again. I cannot undo anything now. I just have to open everything back up like that. Also, when I want to create a shadow of the whole person, when I have this layer created, it's easier because I just duplicate that, turn it on multiply, and then when you drag it, did it turn into multiply? Yeah, okay. And then just turn it to black and turn the opacity down, and then you have a shadow. Now, when you go to freeform, you can just adjust it like that. Or distort, and then, you know, you can drag it like over there. I'm creating a shadow like that. Wait, that looks cool. Putting it on the floor. Got your shadow. Let's just make it like that, and wait, because this didn't save. And then you can smudge that or erase. Also turning to soft brush. Let's just smudge a little bit. You got yourself a pretty shadow. Here. When you have something on one layer, but you want to move it around, not moving around the whole thing, go to selection, select the one part you want. You can move it then, but it will stay on the same layer, or you can select it and click copy paste, but it will create a new one, but the original one will stay. Or you can drag your three fingers down and go and click cut and paste, and it will be cut off the original layer and show on a new one. Also, when resizing, remember when you go to select and then here you have nearest neighbor, bilinear, bicubic, I don't know how to pronounce that. Make sure to have this one. This won't blur out your image as much. This one is used for pixel art, so when you have a really tiny canvas and you want to do pixel art, then when you want to resize it for like a bigger canvas, you choose this one and then it will stay the same. But when you have normal canvas, just use this big Big and you're good to go. If you would like to copy the whole image but have it on one layer, you can, but also leaving all the layers together, like separately. Then just what I do is select all the layers, group, duplicate, then you have 2 sets, and then click new group, and then flatten, and now you have everything on one layer. Or the other way you can do that is to open just this group, close the background, and then copy canvas, paste, and now you have that one on one layer as well. When you want to set up your quick menu, you want to go to Actions, Gesture, Controls, Quick Menu, and then you can choose how you want it to open. So let's just choose touch and hold. Touch and hold. Okay, touch and hold. And now you can flip horizontally. And if you want to flip fast, you can just hold your finger and swipe, and it will flip it really fast. And now vertically. Oh. Clear layer, merge down, copy, new layer. You can choose what you want to add here as well. You can have other actions. You can just choose. Pages is paint, paste, perspective, guide visibility, recolor, redo, reference. I don't really use that much, but this one is really cool. Wait, I have to change the menu for the... You can add how many quick menus as you want, and then you can, when you hold this one, then you can just choose which one you want. But let's just have this one open, and then again, hold it and flip, and then you can undo, redo, undo. Okay, now they look so off when I flip this. She's so... Okay, now let's just try liquify again. I will show you. Just select, is that all? Okay, let's select this. You don't have to select every layer when you have a group of layers. Just click on the group and then you can liquify. Push, and now just make her a little bit less wonky. Okay, I think it looks better. Well, yeah, she's still a little bit off, but whatever. Okay, now let's just hold and then flip again. That's great. And I will show you how I use Procreate for choosing a color palette. So I just open, I go to Actions and open myself the reference box, and then I choose, you can import an image, or you can also look at your canvas when it's smaller. So I choose my picture and I just choose the colors I have here, and then that's my color palette. Nothing more really comes to mind right now. I don't know, my mind is so empty. I had to really think about all the ways that I use Procreate, but it's like just a tiny bit of how I use it. And also it's not just for drawing, I also use it for text and other stuff. So if you want to know something specifically, just let me know in the comments, and now we'll just make a video for the ideas that you get. I hope you enjoyed this video and it was helpful for you. So take care and see you in the next tutorial. Bye.